It is a profound truth of modern songwriting that every single Taylor Swift hit shares one fundamental and powerful trick, a secret ingredient that is so effective it is almost hidden in plain sight. Her masterful use of emotional and structural contrasts, which she deploys with an almost surgical precision that elevates her work from mere pop music to a form of narrative art. She does not simply write songs, she meticulously crafts dynamic journeys that pull the listener into a world of palpable tension and cathartic release, building a sense of powerful anticipation that makes the final emotional payoff feel deeply earned and profoundly impactful. She is a true master of juxtaposition, placing moments of raw, intimate vulnerability right next to bursts of anthemic, stadium-filling power, and it is this constant, masterful push and pull that keeps her music so endlessly compelling and undeniably memorable. She can take a quiet, almost spoken verse and in a flash transition it into a booming, sing-along chorus, a technique that is specifically designed to make the listener viscerally feel the weight of the emotional transformation. She uses her songs as a meticulously constructed emotional roller coaster, where the quiet moments build an almost unbearable anticipation for the explosive, liberating moments of catharsis, ensuring that every single beat and every single lyric feels deliberate, purposeful, and essential to the overall story she is telling. This trick is a consistent and identifiable thread that runs through her entire career, from her early country hits to her global pop anthems and even her folk acoustic tracks. Consider a song like Shake It Off, a perfect example of this principle in action. The verses are conversational and almost playful, with her listing the minor annoyances and petty gossip that people whisper about her, all while the melody remains simple and the rhythm is steady and almost casual. But then the chorus hits, and the entire song explodes with a vibrant, uninhibited energy. It is a massive structural and sonic contrast that perfectly mirrors the lyrical message. You can choose to ignore the negativity and find joy in the moment, a powerful act of defiance and self-liberation. The emotional shift is built directly into the song's architecture. A more dramatic example is I Knew You Were Trouble, where the opening is a simple acoustic guitar with a hushed, almost hesitant vocal delivery, setting a scene of quiet, nervous reflection. It is a moment of intense, fragile vulnerability. But then, as the chorus arrives, the song abruptly and forcefully morphs into a jarring, explosive synth-pop anthem, with her voice climbing to a powerful, defiant proclamation. The sharp contrast between the quiet verse and the thunderous chorus perfectly illustrates the emotional turmoil of a destructive relationship, creating a sonic representation of chaos. She uses this same trick in Blank Space, where the verses are a playful, satirical jab at her media persona, only to have the chorus shift into a grand, sweeping pop melody that feels genuinely romantic and passionate, blurring the lines between reality and fiction in a fascinating way. Beyond the structural contrasts, she uses this trick in her lyrical content, blending mundane, hyper-specific details with grand, universal emotions and sweeping, cinematic imagery. She does not just tell you that a relationship was difficult. She tells you that it was as difficult as losing him was blue like I'd never known, and loving him was red. By assigning these vast, abstract emotions to simple, concrete colors, she makes the feeling tangible and instantly relatable. In style, she contrasts the glamorous, high-fashion imagery of "You got that James Dean daydream look in your eye" with the fragile, simple truth of an on-again, off-again relationship. The high-dose production and sleek sound are in direct contrast to the lyrical anxiety of I Say, I have been there too many times before / so I'm giving up on you, only to have the song resolve in the final, hopeful declaration. This contrast between a polished public image and a private, tender insecurity is a consistent theme in her work, and it is a key reason why her music resonates with so many people who feel the same way. Before we continue, did you know you can get your music featured in front of nearly 250 subscribers? We're now featuring your clips of you singing, playing an instrument or your music video on our YouTube shorts, which have garnered over 400 million views. Pick your video, we'll post it, and even pin a link to your socials. Use the code MGFeature50 for 50% off your first feature. Link in the description. She makes the universal personal, and the personal epic. A truly masterful trick that is the foundation of her most enduring hits and her most deeply felt songs. The most powerful and emotionally devastating example of her use of contrast is found in her bridges, which she treats as a pivotal moment of revelation and emotional climax. While many songwriters use a bridge to simply change the melody or build a little tension, Taylor Swift uses her bridges to deliver a sudden, often devastating plot twist or a raw emotional confession that recontextualizes the entire song. In All Too Well, the bridge is where the full weight of the memory hits, with the iconic, heartbreaking lines, "And you call me up again just to break me like a promise slash, so casually cruel in the name of being honest." It is a moment of unfiltered raw emotion that brings the song to a powerful cathartic peak. In Cruel Summer, the bridge is a sudden, furious burst of honesty, where she reveals the hidden feelings and emotional chaos she was experiencing beneath a summer of seemingly carefree love. It is a stunning moment of vulnerability that completely elevates a song from a simple pop track to a profound piece of art. It is the moment where the dam breaks and the true feelings come pouring out, and it is a testament to her mastery of this songwriting trick. Her bridges are not just transitions, they are the emotional punchline that makes you want to listen to the song over and over again. Even in a happy song like Lover, the bridge creates a quiet, intimate contrast to the sweeping romance of the rest of the song, with its simple, direct promises. A more heartbreaking example is the bridge of Dear John, where the music drops out and a single, heartbreaking line, "I see it all now that you are gone," carries the entire emotional weight of the song. This trick is what allows her to have a deeply personal conversation with her audience through her lyrics, to share her thoughts on love, fame, and friendship in a way that feels intimate and genuine. It is a songwriting technique that transcends simple formula and becomes an art form. It is the magic of turning a specific detail into a universal truth. She can reinvent her sound and her aesthetic with every single album, from country ballads to synth pop anthems to folk acoustic tracks. But the fundamental trick of her craft is always there, pulling listeners in with a compelling emotional journey. This is the reason her music endures and why her fan base is so dedicated. They are not just listening to songs, they are experiencing a full range of emotions with her, from the quiet to the loud, from the personal to the universal. Every hit is a new chapter, a new memory, and a new feeling to hold on to, all made possible by the elegant and brilliant contrast between the simple and the profound, the quiet and the explosive, the vulnerable and the powerful. It is the signature of a true artist and a true genius. If you enjoyed this video and would like a say in what future videos to dissect, join our membership program through the link in the description for exclusive perks, including priority replies to comments, members-only videos, loyalty badges, and of course, a voice in future videos. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.